Okay, let's talk about my voice. Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jasmine, and today's video is something that I've been wanting to talk about for so long, and so I finally decided to make this video for you. So without further ado, you guys, let's get started. Okay, so it's actually kind of cold outside. It's the first time that it's actually been cold in LA since like winter, so I'm like, oh, maybe we're going into winter now, which is nice because I love like cold weather. Even though when I was in Scotland I didn't like it too much, but I feel like now, because all we get is hot weather, I'm now like, I appreciate the cold so much more. But anyway, today's video is going to be something that has been going on for a while, well, just like people talking about it, people asking me. I've tried to make some videos on my TikTok about it, but I don't know. So I thought that I would make this YouTube video, and basically it is about my voice. So I know a lot of people have been sending me a lot of hate about my voice. There's been a lot of love about my voice, which I thank you guys so much, so thank you for being so kind, and a lot of confusion I think about my voice. So today's video is really going to be me again, another personal video about me being honest with you guys and telling you a little bit more about me, so you guys can understand like my voice. Okay, so where do I start? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about where I'm from, which could give you guys some insight as to my voice. So basically, I'm originally from Scotland, and I lived there all my life apart from the last 4 years, well, 4.5 years, where I've been living in LA and America. But before then, I did live in a small town which was in between Glasgow and Edinburgh, and I grew up kind of mostly, I would say, like being in Glasgow. So my accent in the beginning, like when I was back home, I guess it was kind of more Glaswegian to some degrees, but it really wasn't either. And the reason for that was because my parents split up, like, I don't know, like a long time ago, but not that long ago, but it was a long time ago. And my dad, who is from England, who still has a very strong English accent, he raised me and my brothers. And basically, I usually spoke a lot to my dad because my mum was never really that close with me growing up. So I was mostly hanging out mostly with my dad, my brothers, and things like that. So I think my accent was already kind of soft, like really soft, like I kind of spoke in a soft Scottish accent. So it was never like really strong, or what you hear or you see in the movies and things like that. So my accent was really soft. I don't want to sound soft, so weird there. It's really soft. And then before I moved to America, obviously I worked heavily in the film industry, and that is one of the reasons why I did come here. I didn't do acting. I know a lot of things did say that I studied acting. I didn't study acting. So yeah, I studied film production when I came here. And I think before I left, a lot of people told me, they said, you know, when you go to America, you can't, like, no one's going to understand you, and you're not going to become successful because you have a Scottish accent. Because they're like, do you know many celebrities that are big that are Scottish? And I'm just like, I don't mind about it. I was like, I just want to do work. I just want to work in the film industry. That was my dream. That was my goal. So a lot of people kept telling me this. So when I came here, I was very insecure. I went to film school, and I was in film school with a lot of people from all over the world. And I think my accent was strong at the beginning because, well, stronger, I guess, compared to like American accents and things like that. So for me, I was very insecure about how I would speak. And I remember the first day I arrived in LA, you guys, I went to Subway to get a tuna sandwich, and I cried because when I was trying to order the sandwich, no one could understand me, so I had to just point. And it was, honestly, I've never felt, I just felt so out of it. I was just like, maybe they're right, maybe my accent is never going to work, especially here. And I was just so sad in myself. I got so sad and down about my accent, which is wrong, because you should always be happy with who you are, and I always support that now. I always say, be who you are, you know, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But I was still really young. I was still trying to figure things out. So I was believing what they were saying because things that they were saying was kind of happening. And I went on a few dates as well. and a lot of people just were like, I love your accent, that's all they wanted to go on dates with me for. So I was kind of like insecure about that. And at the time I thought, okay, well, if people are going to understand me and if people are going to take me seriously, I have to try and do an American accent. I have to lower my voice. I have to try and do an American accent. And then the only person that I was really around a lot was Maverick, because I met him after 6 months of moving here. So the only person that I could really gauge an American accent from was Maverick. So how I would speak would be a lot lower than what my normal register would be. And I would try so hard to do an American accent. I tried like so hard to the point that even my family were just like, Jasmine, why do you sound American now? You've not even been there that long. And I was like, I was just doing it because I was, I guess, insecure with my own voice. And I would never tell anybody to be insecure with anything, never mind their voice, like never ever. And for me, I think I kept trying to do this voice for so long, like the deeper American accent. I tried so hard. And I even brought it into my social media. So I didn't expect my social medias to grow so fast, so quickly. I just did it because I've always wanted to do it. And I was so scared, you guys. Like, when I mean I was so insecure, like I was so insecure and nervous when I first put in my first YouTube video. And again, when I was doing my YouTube videos, I kept trying to do my voice as low as possible and in as much American accent as I could, so that people could understand me. And then when I really started to do TikTok, I posted a few videos and then I started doing ones with my voice, and even me listening and Mavericks listened as well. We both are like, that's that voice that I kept trying to do to make myself fit in here, and so that people could understand me online. I didn't want to post on social media and not have people to be able to understand me. That was like my biggest fear. So when I kind of started getting more confident online and doing more social media posts, I remember just saying to myself that I love dressing this way. I love being who I am, because we're all different, we're all unique, and I think that's so amazing. And I'm just like, there's one aspect that I'm still hiding from the world, and that is my Scottish accent and who I am. So I slowly started to let my accent come in, and I did have one video that did go really viral, and it was about a lipstick showing how dangerous it was because old makeup is really dangerous because of all the old chemicals and the metals and things like that that was in the products back then, and if you were to use it today you could get really sick. So for me, I was like, okay, I started seeing people say, oh, your voice has changed. Your voice is different. Where did this accent come from? I hate your voice. You're so annoying. You're so fake. You're full of it. Like, it was just so much hate came my way, but then also so much positivity. So a lot of people did like my voice and it made me feel good. But with the hate, I think it made me sad because I'd slowly start to let my voice come in, and kind of stay away from this American accent that I tried to create. And I slowly started to let my voice come in, and I think a lot of people were thinking that I was then becoming fake, or I was trying to be Marilyn Monroe. I was trying to put a voice on, and I was just like, no, this is generally how I talk. And everyone's tagging everybody in my older videos being like, this is her real voice, she's American. I'm like, guys, I'm from Scotland, and that was me trying to put an accent on so that I could fit in here. So for me, I've been dealing with this I've been dealing with this battle about my voice for so long, you guys, recently, and sometimes it does take a toll on me. Like, I know I said before, it is okay to not be okay, and that we should allow others to have time and to be kind to one another, because in this moment in time there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I will say that we should all be kind to one another and support one another. And I was feeling at the time, I was like, maybe I should just change my content, maybe I shouldn't do talking videos anymore. And I was just like I was just so felt terrible. I was like, no one's gonna accept me. Everyone thinks I'm a liar. Everyone thinks I'm a fraud. Because because I try to make myself fit in to something that I'm not. And now this is me. Like, how you hear me and how I act, this is me. This is who I am. And this is my accent. Yes, I do have an accent. I'm from Scotland. I was raised by my dad, who is English, and then also you've got to take into account that I have been living in another country for 4.5 years, so that will also soften out my Scottish accent to many degrees, and it will make me slow down how I speak, because when I go back to Scotland, you guys, once I'm in the groove of things, I speak really, really fast. But that's just what happens over time. Things do change, especially if you leave your own country and you never speak to anyone that's got a Scottish accent. Things do change. But I will say that I'm not lying. I'm not faking anything. This is me, 100% me. If you don't like my voice, then I'm sorry. But I can't change that. I tried to before, and I was not being truthful to myself, and I want to be 100% truthful to me, so this is why I'm doing it. And yes, some TikTok videos people might say, oh, you're speaking higher. I get so excited when I make those videos, you guys, that I just can't help but share excitement. And I don't know if, like, I think that maybe comes across as people thinking that I'm trying to put on an accent, or I'm trying to put on a voice or something like that, and I'm just like, look at this product, like, I am so excited, and that's just who I am. I'm not going to change that. Like, I get excited when I find unopened makeup. Like, it's honestly, it's like one of my favorite things, and I have a package coming which I can't wait to share with you guys. Like, genuinely, I'm so excited. But yeah, this is really why I wanted to make this video, because I feel that I wanted to speak the truth. I wanted you guys to understand me. I like doing these personal videos because it allows me to open up myself to you guys, and for you guys to understand a little bit more about me. And I feel that I had to make this video. I was getting to the point where I was seeing so much hate on my voice and people saying I'm fake, that, like, usually I ignore the hateful comments, and I do that, but sometimes I had to stand up for myself. And this is why I'm making this video, so that I'm 100% real with you guys. I tell you why I tried to do the American accent, and my reasons behind it, and now me showcasing my true voice. I want you guys to know. I don't want you guys to think it's fake, and I know there's a lot of people out there that will always think it. And I find it funny because sometimes I made a video, well, I made 2 videos to just with Maverick, and we made them just to see what people think and see what people say. And I made one where I wasn't enthusiastic, and one where I was really enthusiastic about, like, products and things like that. And you know what? People were like still saying the things about my voice even when I wasn't enthusiastic, but it just sounds the same. So I was just like, I don't know, maybe it's just a thing because people keep thinking that I'm putting this on. So yeah, so it's not a fake accent, it's not a fake voice, it's not a transatlantic accent. This is just me. This is Jasmine Chiswell's voice. So yeah, so this is me being honest and raw with you guys. So yeah, if you like more of these videos, more personal videos, then please let me know in the comments. And I hope you have an amazing day. I feel like I've lifted a weight off my shoulders, you guys. Like, I feel like you guys, I've put it into the world. I've now let you guys know, and let you guys know a little bit more about me. And it feels good. Like, I'm like, yay! It feels good. And I will be doing one of these videos for my TikTok page. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and just share this video so that other people can hear my message. And the pool is going crazy. So so don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys back for an extra cool video very soon. So have an amazing day, and I love you all so much.